Day 2 of seeing if my 14-year-old can beat me at golf if I'm only allowed to use one club. Today we're using the driver only for every shot apart from the putts. Frankie started out with an unbelievable drive, as you can tell by his face. This one drew nicely down the middle of the fairway, and I hit a soft drive here just to make sure I didn't run out too far, and it was just ahead of Frankie's. Frankie's second shot, he chipped up onto the green, made a really good approach here, but it is a two-tiered green, so it went just up behind the hole, which meant that he had a really tough downhill putt. I just tried to tap a driver here and get it to roll up onto the green, and luckily left myself in a good position for a birdie putt. Frankie made a great attempt here and almost nailed this downhill breaking putt across a two-tiered green. It just skimmed by the hole, so he got this one back up the hill, and then he tried to tap this in for the 5, just left it a little bit short on the break, tapped in for the 6. I had this one for birdie, and just like the last video, I pushed it behind the hole, and then had this one to tap in for par. And I can't believe it, I did this again. I somehow lipped out and missed for the par, but still won the hole. This is a tiny little par 3, it's only 120 yards, so we went driver, and you can just about make out on the zoom here, the ball did skip up onto the green. Frankie pulled his left on a hole where you cannot afford to go left, and somehow my ball only ended up 7 feet past the pin. Frankie tried a little chip shot, it just landed on the upslope here, didn't quite make it, so he had his 3rd up the hill, and then his 4th would be the putt. I was trying to make birdie on this, just pulled it a little bit left. I can't seem to finish off my putts at the moment. Knocked that in for the par. Frankie just pushed his a little bit long, just off the edge of the green. And then, hoping to just make it a 5, skimmed the edge of the hole again, tapped in for the 6. So onto the final hole, Frankie hits a lovely little draw again, just pulled it slightly off the left-hand side. Bounced along the fairway, and I absolutely sliced this one. It went flying into the trees, and I couldn't actually find it, so I had to take a drop. So I'm hitting from here for 3, and again just tried to punch it down the fairway and caught the branches. Frankie makes a great little chip here. It almost breaks down onto the bottom surface of the green, but it just managed to hold onto the hill, and I just tapped mine down onto the green. This big one up the hill, just left it a little bit short. Disappointing that I didn't make the bogey. Frankie hits a lovely birdie putt here. Leaves it a little bit short, but gives himself a good chance for the par. And then for his first par putt of the series, aims to the left, breaks to the right, drops it in the cup, and Frankie's buzzing with that one. I unfortunately couldn't do better than double bogey on this hole, but luckily still managed to get the win. Thanks for watching, guys. Follow along for more, and we'll see you in the next one.